Scorpio, welcome back to Chase Your Tarot. For those of you returning, for those of you brand new, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing awesome. Let's see what's going on. I'm a fellow Scorpion. Thanks to Jen and Goodman if you're here. I appreciate you both. Usagi, if you showed up, bonus. And I will respond to you as soon as I am able. Okay, let's see what's going on. We are going to go ahead and pull some messages for us Scorpios that are intended to kind of make you look outside the box a little bit, Scorpio. Something that we definitely try to do all the time, but sometimes we get so overloaded with our own thoughts. Oh, good grief. You can hear Fender and Frosty in the background, our parakeets, our budgies. Yeah, they're going kind of crazy. I put the little bath out for them anyways. They're going nuts, as you can hear. But these are perfect messages for us, I feel, Scorpio, for our highest good. We're going to pull the tarot dice again today, and I'm just going to feel whatever I feel pulled to here. I've got the vintage Aquarian deck here. I'm going to pull for our messages as well. We are just going to dig. These are the mini tarot dice for those of you that are brand new. I'm also going to use a jumbo major arcana tarot dice. So major arcana, as always, means major life changes. But we're going to start here, Scorpio. And we're going to get your person's energy, whoever's on your mind now or coming towards you that you may not have met. Mutual energies. We're going to get love, guidance, and advice messages. Finance, career, family, home, children. It could show up in here as well. I read it as a love reading, but sometimes I will pick up family. Sometimes I will pick up children and other things as well. We're going to pull the tarot charms. Let's have some fun, Scorpio. There will be a part 2 to these messages, which I will get into after these messages. Let's get into it. Okay, Scorpio. There is a definite need here to trust your intuition, okay? I feel like some of you are working really, really hard. Some of you could be your own boss, run your own business. But some of you here, on top of all that, you have new love coming in. You do, Scorpio. Or this could be you loving on yourself. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is an overflowing love. It's like, I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about this love. I'm waiting. Some of you are waiting for new love to come in. Okay, some of you are getting kind of stressed. You're really kind of... you could even be looking on the internet a little bit stressed, waiting for your business to grow if you've been putting a lot of effort in it. I'm getting all kinds of messages, Scorpio. Keep working at it. I've got the 7 to the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles showing up. But what's interesting is, like I was saying, new love is showing up, but it's not just about that. It's the fact that you're sitting here. I feel like many of you are waiting for things to change. You're getting a little stressed. I feel like you're doing whatever it takes to kind of, focus on your goals, your work, your career, your own business. If this is you as the Emperor, I feel like you just want the 10 of Pentacles. You want to be settled. You want to have the happy family, the happy home, the happy life. Some of you, your family could be your pets, your dog, your cats, your birds, whatever, if you don't have children. But the point that I'm trying to make is that you want to feel settled. You want to be stable, steady, at peace, and just, feeling the love, Scorpio. And for some of you here, I feel like you may need a vacation, or you're thinking about going on vacation, you're making plans for a vacation, or somebody's making plans for a vacation to come see you, Scorpio, is another message I'm getting. This person may be checking you out, Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus or an Aries, a Pisces, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and I've also have Virgo energy. We have the Hierophant. Ooh. Strong Taurus here. This person may have strong Taurus in their chart, Scorpio. But this is about, this is again like about tradition. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is, I want to be settled. I want to be stable. I want to feel like I can just be at home. You're waiting to be at home with somebody and have this abundance, I don't feel in money, monetary wise, because I feel like many of you are definitely moving. Keep working whatever you're doing, because it's gonna grow. It's gonna do well. But I feel like you can have it all with this person who may be keeping an eye on you. Okay, they may be having to wait for money to come in or a job to come in. Interesting. They may be working for their business to grow. I'm getting all kinds of messages, but you're dealing with somebody who is very traditional, Scorpio, but ooh, this person has the hots for you, or you have the hots for them, or each other. But this can also represent that you're taking the action on really trusting your intuition and really working hard right now, and really you're just kind of focusing heavy on that. Some of you could be doing research for work as well, whatever that entails for you, whether it means more schooling or just brushing up on your current career, your skills, your business. Okay, Spirit's telling you, I know, don't like it, don't shoot the messenger, Scorpio. I don't like it either. For what it's worth. Temperance, tempering our emotions, trying to be patient. Spirit's also telling you it does take time to pour one cup into the other, to get to know each other, to kind of understand each other, whoever this is for you. Okay, what I find interesting here is that it's right next to the Hierophant. Okay, so it's like Spirit saying, patience, timing. Maybe somebody needs some healing here. They need a break, okay, when it comes to commitment. So if somebody was in a commitment here, they're taking a break from that. It could be. Maybe they're just throwing themselves into their work and they're thinking about the future. They could be on a break from a current commitment, Scorpio, or you're in a commitment with this person and they're on a break. You're on a break from them. And then new love comes in. I don't know, Scorpio. That's why we're here. We're going to dig. We have strength. So somebody's really trying. Okay. For those of you in a current marriage or commitment, I feel like you're really holding yourself back here, waiting to make plans for your future. You're daydreaming. You're fantasizing about new love. You're waiting. You're stressed where you are. You're not happy. For some of you here, I feel like you're just working all the time. Okay, and Spirit's saying it's time to just kind of temper those emotions. I feel like many of you are just kind of holding yourselves back from moving forward because there's something you have to wait for. It can be you need to do more research on a career that you're working on because you're not financially independent or stable on your own. That could be. You're dreaming about your divine counterpart. If that's the case, I feel like somebody's coming in. For others of you, this is somebody that you've been waiting for. You've put the effort in. You're stressed. You're kind of soul searching right now. Should I continue to wait? What should I do? Okay, because maybe this person just throws themselves into the work. They're silent right now. If that's the case, Scorpio, I feel like this person's thinking about how to take action towards you here. For some of you, wow, the world energy. You may live halfway across the world. There may be travel indicated here. That could be why they're having to hold themselves back and be patient. Maybe they're saving money, working hard. They see the Ten of Pentacles with you. They see that they can have a future with you. They feel that they can have long-term stability with you here. Okay. They look at you as their empress or the emperor. Again, it can be vice versa. It depends who's watching as to whose perspective this plays out from. Remember, Scorpio, that, divine timing's always at play. And I could be picking up the other person's energy, which I quite often do. So if this isn't your energy, then it could be theirs or somebody surrounding both of your energy. Whatever that means for you. But there's definitely a new blessing coming in here, Scorpio. So be patient. I know you don't want to hear it. You've got the strength. Spirit says you have the strength here. You have the strength here. Just hold on. Now this person coming towards you, I feel maybe closing a chapter in their life. They're having to go through lessons. They haven't finished going through their lessons yet, I'm getting. Interesting. But this also represents here that they're cycling out of something. It can't even be a business. Maybe a business that they're in. They're tired of working at that business or that career or that job. And they're doing their research here. And they're building a new business here as well, as what I'm getting for some of you. Again, or this could be you. Sleepless. Anxiety keeps me awake at night. My life has changed since I met you. I'm trying to figure out what this all means. I don't want to lose you. The thought of you are not being with me really keeps me up at night. Well, we know that well, don't we, Scorpio? How many of you, let me know down below in the comment section, don't sleep? I don't sleep. Last night, I think I tossed about, I don't know, I think I lost count at least 20 times. But I think that's a Scorpionic trait because we, when the lights are out and it's all quiet, that's when all of our thoughts come to us. And I mean, it's terrible. I'll be up and I'll start researching myself at night. It just depends. But, Spirit is telling you really need to get your sleep, Scorpio. But for some of you, this is your person and they're staying awake at night too. Maybe that's what's keeping you up at night, is you can feel them staying up at night. You can feel their energy. I can definitely tell you for the last couple of weeks, I've been seeing 111, 1111, 333, 444, 555, like non-stop. So, ones are about new beginnings, new blessings, becoming clear, solid starts, all those things. Twos are about making decisions and choices, plans, thinking about the future. Threes are about ships coming in and celebration and choices made. And fours are about your foundation. And fives are about, the challenges that we go through. So I feel like there's challenges that, you're going through here and it's stressful. And I feel like, as us Scorpios always do, we put in 500%. We only expect 100% from our person. So if we're not getting anything, we kind of stand back and we kind of go, okay, should I continue to put effort into this connection, this job, or whatever it is? I feel like this person here doesn't want to lose you. Okay, that since you've met this person, I feel like you lit a fire under their butt. I feel like you lit their passion. We have the Emperor to the Knight of Wands, which is interesting because usually the Emperor is somebody who's very much in charge of their emotions. They don't show anybody their poker face kind of thing. They're very, very much a planner, very much like to have all of the control. Not necessarily in a bad way. It could be for some. I mean, everybody's different. Depends on your other placements. But usually in a place of, like, I like to have my stability set. We've got the Ten of Pentacles here. I like to make plans for the future. I like to think about things. I like to plan ahead. Because this is somebody that... the Emperor runs businesses, right? They run empires. So they're looked upon. They're looked highly upon. So your person may be in a position of power here and they're looked highly upon. But they're coming out as the Knight of Wands. So, it can represent that they want to take the action towards you and they get very excited when they think about what it would be like with you for the future. Okay, so they may be thinking, if you're at a distance here, Scorpio, to take a vacation close to you. And they're very stressed waiting because maybe they're not really sure, if you're on the same page. This may be somebody that's all about their work. Wow, we have I miss you. Your eyes, your smile, your voice, your scent, your touch. I'm missing everything. Remember how we have connected physically over our lifetimes together. My love for you is boundless and unconditional. I miss you being next to me. Wherever I go, I search for you everywhere. So even if you were just next to them for a few moments, a night, a couple of nights, this person knew and felt your presence, Scorpio, and they miss that, okay? I feel like they don't want to lose you, and that's why they're checking to kind of see where you're at, and they're trying to figure out how to plan you into their future. Literally, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. It's like, if they were in a marriage or commitment, or you are, Scorpio, we're going straight from ending that straight into another connection. It's like this person doesn't have to think about it anymore. They've already been thinking about it. I'm getting from the Hermit here. This is somebody with a Hermit and the High Priestess that has been quite silent for quite some time. This is not somebody that randomly thought up, oh, I'm going to go pick up Scorpio today and marry them. No, but this is definitely somebody who thinks very seriously. They're an Emperor. There's the 10 of Pentacles. There's the Hierophant. There's the world energy. There's the strength. This is taking all of this person's energy. I feel, Scorpio, not to just dart forward. Again, this can be you, but I feel like it's their energy. I'm going to pull 3 of the T Oracle messages out for us Scorpios. Ooh, I almost forgot. Don't forget to hit the like button. Fantastic and free way to support the channel and your fellow Scorpions. We definitely need to support each other. And Scorpio, do you know that Cancer whipped our butts last reading? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. So come on, Scorpios, beef it up, would you? I'm a fellow Scorpion. I can say that. Okay, let's get your first message, Scorpio. Okay. Dagger. Ooh, fear, worry, tense situations. Okay, so there's fear and worry surrounding this connection. Things may be getting kind of tense, kind of like, you know, somebody's worried about losing you, Scorpio, vice versa. It could be both of you. And it's kind of like, I can't sleep. I'm fearing everything. This is an intense situation. So you definitely could be feeling each other's energy. Maybe, I mean, missing each other here, stressed out. It's kind of like, you're not with each other. I'm getting this person here. And Scorpio, if this is you, you're bossing up yourself here. You are bossing up and you are coming into your own. Okay, I feel like many of you are stressed because you're wondering and waiting. It's kind of like we want that special kind of love. We don't want a frivolous connection. We don't want a connection that doesn't have any depth to it. That's not us Scorpios. We'd never be satisfied with that. So it's really hard for us, especially if we meet somebody that we have that connection with and you can't get on the same page. It's very frustrating. So whatever is going on, Scorpio, I feel like you're stressed, waiting, and you're kind of trying to figure out what to do here. Like, what should I do? You're making decisions and you're trying to make plans for your future, but you're not overly sure whether or not you should continue waiting for this person or continue on. Some of you are building your nest egg. And you're researching, and again, you're putting more energy into that, into your career. Or it can be both, you know. You're preoccupied, you're throwing yourself into your work because maybe some of you are just very stressed and you're wondering, was this person just playing games with me? Were they playing games with my heart? You do not play games with a Scorpio's heart. Not ever. Nope. Okay, elephant. A long journey, ooh, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So whatever journey we're on right now, Scorpio, physical, mental, both, this is something that's meant to happen because you're meant to, again, learn lessons and gain strength and wisdom from everything that we go through. Maybe many of us, not a surprise, Scorpio, is meant to learn patience. And some things don't happen when we want them, damn it. But sometimes we've just got to wait. And us Scorpios, Lord knows, we are just not good at waiting, are we, Scorpio? Next message. Oh gosh, November. So for some of you, it could be in your birthday month. Maybe something's going to happen in your birthday month. OMG, Scorpio, how many months is it? Wait, no, I'm not going to do the math right now. Good grief. Owl. Good advice from a wise person. Okay, maybe somebody has been trying to give you advice, Scorpio, or vice versa. We do have the wise old man here, the hermit, going there into hermit mode. You know, maybe they've been thinking about you and, again, keeping an eye on you. And maybe they're wondering if you are waiting for them. Maybe they made assumptions that you weren't. Well, you silly, silly person. You know, I'm going to say it again. If you don't know, ask. It's that simple. But this is an emperor. So the emperor is not exactly someone that wants to appear or look weak, Scorpio. So if you are dealing with an emperor, could be an Aries or Taurus, a father figure, a business owner, whatever. The point is this person is not used to succumbing or appearing weak. That's a big no-no. To them, weakness is weak. You know what I'm trying to say, right? So they could be tempering their emotions, okay? They could be tempering their emotions because they may be trying to close a chapter in their life, whether that's a business or a marriage or a situation that has run its course. That's what the world, you know, closing out here means. Is it can mean that you and they have a second chance at happiness, okay? If things never got off the ground the first time, it can represent they learned their lessons, they want a second chance with you now that they have. It may also represent that you're at a physical distance, okay? You could be dealing with an Aquarius, another Scorpio, a Leo, or a Taurus. I have quite strongly again. All right, Scorpio, let's get your attraction messages here. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. So I feel this is a message for your person. Okay, Scorpio, I feel like, you know, maybe they're staying awake at night. They're having sleepless nights because this person is very much in their head. Because they don't want to appear weak. So it's kind of like they maybe don't want to reach out to you. They would rather scope you out instead and try to find out anything. They may want to find out if you're hiding anything with the High Priestess here. Are you working, or are you really up to something else, Scorpio? Oh, please. You know, that's funny. I was just telling a friend the other day that I've been in so much just working and doing things I need to do that I actually tested low on vitamin D. First time ever in my life I tested low on vitamin D. Can you believe it? So believe me when I tell you, us Scorpios work quite hard. We don't need to keep secrets. And usually we're pretty much an open book, right? Unless there's people we can't trust. Anyways, right, Scorpio? In stillness I receive. So Spirit's saying sometimes all you need to do, Scorpio, is stay still and you will receive. And you can also open your arms to your angels and say, I am open to receive my blessings. Yeah, I do that every once in a while. You bet I do. Because your angels are always listening. I truly believe that. Okay, Scorpio? When I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. So surrender your desires to the universe and just be specific, Scorpio, on what it is that you're hoping for. And, you know, and yeah, put it out there. Okay, Scorpio, I'm going to use the vintage Aquarian deck to find out what is going on. We're going to keep digging here. So in part 2, I'm going to dig into May 2025. Okay, so we're going to find out and ask those burning questions as well with the pendulum. I'm going to ask the yes or no answers with the pendulum, the fun tarot of SEX, and we're also going to go ahead and we're going to do an energy update on twin flames because I haven't done that in a half a minute, okay? We're going to get messages from your person, more tarot charms, and we're just going to dig, Scorpio, and get your advice and guidance and see where your connection is heading here, your life is heading for May 2025, okay? My favorite part is the pendulum, asking the burning questions, because it's yes or no answers, right? Just remember, you're all on your divine path at different times, and each one of you may resonate now, and some of you may resonate in the future, okay? So, Scorpio, wow. Someone is in this self-protect mode because they could be dealing with an attorney or a lawyer. They're staying silent, or this is somebody making head over heart decisions. They're guarding their decisions because they want justice. They want justice in a situation. So that could be you. It could be your person. Let's see. Let's see who this King of Swords is, Scorpio. Who is this King of Swords for Scorpio? What do we need to know about this King of Swords for Scorpio? Wow, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so this King of Swords could be in hermit mode. That could be you. It could be the person you're dealing with, Scorpio. This is, I'm thinking in my logical mind here on what to do here about closing a chapter in my life and making plans to go towards something new. So whoever's going towards new love, that could be you, Scorpio, or it could be this person. You know, if you're tired of waiting for somebody, it can be that new love comes in. Why is a Nine of Wands here? This is, I'm in self-protect mode. I'm guarding my plans. I'm protecting my money, my heart, my home, my family, whatever it is. Yeah, look at that. We've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like this person might be coming out of self-protect mode. The King of Swords can be somebody who's blunt, who's forward, who's direct, who's not afraid to use that sword. This is definitely somebody that's gone through their lessons. This is somebody who's wiser because they've gone into hermit mode, because they've had time to think. And what I'm getting here is there's going to be communication, travel, forward movement here, Scorpio. There's growth on those wands there. There's buds blooming. So this could be air travel. Maybe this person, this Emperor, this King of Swords, could be the same person I feel is traveling towards you. Or there's going to be incoming communication. So this is somebody that if they were holding back before here with this strength energy, I feel like they're not going to hold back anymore. Clarify justice for Scorpio. Oh, another message wanted to come. OMG, I'll get that in a sec, Scorpio. Clarify justice for us Scorpios. Why is it here? Why is justice here for us Scorpios? What do we need to know? What can I do to balance this situation out? Now, that could be monetary for your person. This can be you, Scorpio, balancing out choices and decisions to do with justice or legal issues. But I mostly feel and pick up the other person's energy. So I feel like they're trying to figure out how to balance things out in your connection and make things fair. And out came the Ace of Pentacles after the Eight of Wands. I want to communicate to Scorpio that I want a solid new beginning. There's the Ace of Pentacles. I want to start something new, something solid. And we have the Ace of Cups. Interesting. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles for us Scorpios. So 10 of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this person is letting go of something that they have been committed to, Scorpio. Whether that's work, this is definitely somebody that throws themselves all into their work. For sure. And I feel like you do too, Scorpio, but there's a solid new beginning coming here with the Ace of Pentacles. So that's either you have already started a new solid beginning on your own, or this person's coming in here and, oh yeah, they want, oh yeah. Sorry, Scorpio. Oh yeah. Okay. Scorpio, I really feel this person wants to reach out. Okay. They want to give you clarity, communication. They're going to be forthright. They're going to be slow and careful and sweet and gentle. And there's the Sun. They're going to tell you everything that's been going on in their life. I feel like they want to see you in person. They want to bring you the happiness and the growth and success in this connection. They have intent to not rush you. I feel like they want to say they're sorry. I feel like, you know, it's the early stages of coming into a connection. What's this person's intentions towards Scorpio for the long term? What do we need to know about this person's intentions towards Scorpio for the long term? You know, Scorpio, it really is amazing how I started to read tarot. At first, when I looked at these messages, I was so overwhelmed. Now I look at them and I see so clearly, it's almost scary. The first message to come out was Judgment, the Six of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. Judgment is about reconciling with someone from your past. Then what do we have? The Six of Cups. That's a past energy. They're trying to approach you very strategically, very carefully, very nonchalantly, very sweetly, very gently, and very slowly. Scorpio. This person's very sweet on you. Clarify Judgment for Scorpio. Why is Judgment here? That's another major arcana, Scorpio. This could be a past life, soul to soul. If this person isn't from your past, it's a past life, soul to soul connection. Oh. For some of you, if you or they were in a prior commitment, they have made a final decision here. Okay? And they want to tell you about it. They want to bring you the clarity. It's like they're going to take this mini vacation to come and let you know what's going on. Because they could be going through justice or legal issues or in a legal separation, or you are, and they want to give you the heads up. They want to tell you what's going on because perhaps either they know that you've kind of been waiting for them, not necessarily waiting for them. I mean, Scorpio, it's showing you're working your butt off, which you are. And it's showing that, you know, they've been thinking about you long and hard, you, them. Again, it can be both of you. And it's kind of like it's been this waiting game and it's been very stressful. So I feel they want to bring you the clarity to kind of relieve your stress and their stress because neither one of you are sleeping, Scorpio. That's what I'm getting. Oh, wow, Scorpio, that's what I'm getting. They're going to tell you that. And I feel like, you know, with the High Priestess here, they want to tell you that they are working on your connection. Okay? But they want They want to close out. This person's very traditional. They want to close the other chapter out properly first. Okay, before getting into it with you is what I'm getting. Again, vice versa. You're both very oh wow. Yeah. They want to sweep you off your feet. They want the, you know, it's kind of like, I want my plate cleared first. You know, I don't want to keep eating from the same plate while I'm eating from your plate, Scorpio. I know that's a funny comparison. Don't ask me where I got it from. No idea. I think I'm tired. I definitely am losing sleep, Scorpio, but this is very clear. And I love that there's lots of yellow in the cards, okay? Because that indicates happiness, stability, success, peace, harmony, figuring things out here, okay? And I really feel like this person thinks of you as their sunshine, as their happiness, where they can have growth and expansion with you. I feel like they're very happy when they think about you and their connection. And again, I feel like they want to be very sweet with you. Now, some of you have a choice between a water sign and an earth sign, but that's not for all of you. But it is a message I'm getting for some of you, okay? And you may have a choice to make for some of you here, okay? This can also be your person. Maybe they have a choice to go towards an earth sign, a Queen of Pentacles, somebody that they're already in a marriage or commitment to. They have a choice between reconciling with someone they were already married to and coming towards you. And they're trying to figure out, you know, where does my happiness lie? Again, or this is you, Scorpio, please don't shoot the messenger. I'm telling you all the messages I'm getting. And there's a lot. Which is probably why I don't get any sleep, Scorpio. Our readings play out in my mind. But no, seriously. I really, truly feel like this person wants to communicate with you that they're making final decisions. Because that's what judgment is. It's about making final decisions and waking up to what they want. And this is about them gaining the clarity about what they want. And I feel like they're going to find a way to come towards you and tell you. And I feel like they really, quite honestly, want to take you by surprise too as well. Okay, this is not somebody that wants to, you know what it is, Scorpio? This person wants to have the control. They want to know that they're the ones that are in control of their own life as you are yours. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Kudos. That's a good way to be. It's a good way to be. It's sure heck of a lot better than, you know, stories I've heard and seen firsthand where, the masculine gets the feminine to do everything for them. Yeah. Yeah, that's not what you want, Scorpio. You want somebody who's going to man up or woman up, right? You know what I'm trying to say. Somebody that takes charge. Yeah, they're manifesting. Look at that. Okay? It can be you, Scorpio, but I'm not getting our energy here. Oh my gosh, Scorpio. They are manifesting this connection with you. This person loves you. This person loves you. And I feel for many of you, again, don't shoot the messenger. I feel like you're waiting. You're standing back. You're looking, wondering whether or not you should continue to wait for this person. You're wondering if they're playing games with you. Wondering if they're playing games with your heart. You've been soul searching. You've been checking them out. And you're wondering whether to bother wait anymore is what I'm getting. And Spirit is saying patience and timing. This person has been trying to have the strength here, I feel, to close a chapter in their life. And I feel like, you know, they are trying to really keep things to themselves, but to the point where they can't anymore. We got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I feel like they've been kind of trying to guard and protect their heart, their thoughts, their plans, and I feel like they're bringing them out into the open to you. This person definitely, I feel, sees a lot of love with you and long-term stability, Scorpio, but we're going to go check it out. We're going to find out what happens with this communication, this Eight of Wands, you know, in the near future and what they're planning. I definitely want to clarify these messages here, especially that Seven of Swords is bugging me. I'll clarify that. I'll find out who or what is affecting your connection. And we're going to get some more tarot charms. We're going to start with the tarot charms now and some love messages. Okay, so hang on. Look at this. Look. We've got the Lion again. So not just once, but twice, Scorpio. So double confirmation. I feel like the universe is saying you both have a lot of strength here. So don't worry. And you're being guided. Look at, there's Temperance again. There's the Angel. You're both being guided, I feel, towards this new love, this connection. This person, I feel, wants to chase you secretly and quietly. I feel like, I don't know, Scorpio, I feel like they're excited about it. We have the Knight of Wands showed up, and they're definitely excited about your connection is what I'm getting. Ah, Okay, see, they know that you're already highly intuitive. For some of you, they feel like you've already figured it out. Some of you, this person may have strong Pisces in their chart, or you do. I have the name McGill. I also have the name Sean. Did I say that already? I apologize if I did. I have the name Jesse. And, oh, okay. Yeah, definitely this person is cutting some things out in their life. We've got the scissors here. Somebody's cutting somebody out of their life here with the King of Swords. Yeah, you versus you. For some of you, this person has been very self-conflicted here about what to do, or that's been you, Scorpio, with the Five of Swords, you versus you. It can be you that's been very conflicted about what to do here, whether to wait or whether to start moving forward. But I feel like this person is really excited to come towards you, Scorpio. I just feel like they're keeping it on the down low is what I'm getting. All right, let's start digging in part two. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Was that the English in me coming out? I don't know, Scorpio. Let's start digging. So again, the pendulum, the burning questions, yes or no answers, the fun tarot of SEX. We're going to do the twin flame energies. We're going to do a catch up on that. I want to pull clarifying messages for the Seven of Swords, see what the sneakiness is about, what this communication is. The Six of Cups, we're going to ask about that. We're going to ask about the Ace of Cups. We definitely want to clarify what are they manifesting, okay? And what is coming out into the open with that sun? What is this message, this clarity about? All right, Scorpio. So for those of you seeing me next time, I'll see you in approximately a week. For those of you seeing me in part two, I will be right there. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. For those of you that have donated to the channel, thank you so much. Never expected, always appreciated. For those of you that want to, or you want a personal reading, hit me up at shacy.com. Hit the more button down below. You can see everything that you need to there. Information that you may want to check out. Bye for now, Scorpio. See you on part two. Upper right-hand corner for those of you that are brand new. Bye for now.